Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, nothing. We got nothing. We were fed nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We got a plate, it was empty.
Yeah. So,
except for the fact I saw the waiter coming and was like, oh, you have nothing on your plate.
Yes. It's good. That was really good. Today, I'm very excited. We're finishing Season 3 of Star Trek The Next Generation.
Yes, very excited.
And the start, I believe, of a tradition throughout The Next Generation, and through, I think, all the rest of the 90s Star Trek shows, which is this thing that they try to do, and I'm guessing this one was such a success that they just kept doing it, where they end the season with a part 1, and the next season begins with a part 2.
It's a very bold strategy.
It is, and I think because we always take breaks in recording.
Yeah, this will absolutely destroy our recording habits.
We're actually gonna I think really feel what that might have actually been like for viewers at the time, you know. But also I think maybe because of this, I think the 90s Trek shows fall in love with two-parters, not just as finales and openers, but there are a lot of two-parters, I think, in general going forward. So, kind of excited for that. Kind of excited to see where Star Trek takes a slightly more serialized approach to its storytelling.
Proper serialization, I would say.
Yeah. So today we're watching an episode called "The Best of Both Worlds," Part 1.
Okay.
Here's my thought.
Go ahead.
We haven't seen the Borg all season.
We have
not seen the Borg all season, and I know they're a famous Star Trek thing, and Both Worlds sounds like a cyborg kind of thing.
It could be.
That's what I'm thinking. That's where my mind's at right now.
It would also be the ultimate hook to get someone to watch part 2 at the start of next season.
Yeah. So I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll see it. We're going to see what it's all about. We're going to get a post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch The Best of Both Worlds, Part 1. That's what it's all about right there, man. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Oh my god. Whoo boy. That's what it's all about. That's good shit. Oh my god. Oh man. I was like, for reference, we finished watching the episode 10 seconds ago. I was like, we have to record immediately.
Yes. Immediately.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Obviously, we knew a cliffhanger wasn't coming.
Yeah. We knew. We had foresight.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, a cliffhanger isn't coming because we know it's a part 1. But interestingly, the episode does not say part 1. When they show the title of the episode at the start, it doesn't say part 1. It just says The Best of Both Worlds. And I wonder if it wasn't even part of the press release or anything. I wonder if they just didn't tell anyone that the season was going to end on a giant fucking cliffhanger.
There's no way that was advertised.
Unfucking believable.
This is also the second time that that TNG specifically has taken a concept. There is a danger to Starfleet, and it's followed through with it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the season 1 stuff with Conspiracy.
Yeah, Conspiracy.
Yeah. God, so many great surprises, twists, and turns throughout this episode. But you know what isn't a surprise?
What?
This appears on one of our lists.
That really?
Now,
I'm not surprised at all.
I say specifically one of our lists, specifically for part 1. Just for all the fans out there watching, people that know these episodes and know their reputations, just part 1 is all we're covering for this. It shows a number 2 on IMDb. Keep in mind, anyone can vote on IMDb. Literally anyone. It is the second highest rated episode on IMDb ever.
Okay.
Absolutely insane. When we do come back with season 4, we're going to talk about part 2's rankings, as well as rankings that just include the overall story.
Sure.
So,
but as it stands, very clearly, part 1.
Yes, part 1. Oh my god. I genuinely don't know where else to go with this.
I don't know. I suppose break this one down a bit more beat by beat in terms of just what you want to cover.
Patrick Stewart. I know Patrick Stewart. I think I know his personality and his methods as an actor well enough to know he fucking hated being in that costume.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, you know he hated it. I can't wait until we get far enough past this episode that I can safely look up interviews and watch Patrick Stewart be like, oh, it's fucking terrible inside there, or some shit like that.
Yeah, he hated it.
Oh, you know it. You just know it. The Borg are back. I'm glad I accurately predicted that.
It's one of those obvious decisions that you could see coming.
It should be obvious. But also, Conspiracy never got followed up on, so...
I suppose.
Because, Conspiracy was set up, but then Conspiracy, the episode itself, kind of ends on a bit of a... This could come back eventually, and then it just never does.
Well, no, it kind of does, because the worms. That's not the point.
No, Conspiracy. The Conspiracy is the episode itself, where the worms come in.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry. Borg are back. Riker is offered a captain's position once again on another ship.
On a different ship.
This has happened multiple times. The show is openly acknowledging, like, yeah, this keeps happening because Riker's a really damn good first officer.
Yeah.
And he's told by his admiral, he's like, yeah, no, this admiral tells Picard, it's like, no, it seems like he's just kind of standing still compared to the rest of the first officers,
right?
That are moving up in the world.
And the admiral tells Picard, he's like, no, this could hurt his career if he doesn't move up.
Yeah, totally. And so we get Riker rightfully defensive over this, I think. He very much kind of takes the position of that he's had previously of the Enterprise is the flagship ship of Starfleet.
Because him and Picard, they talk about it, and Picard's like, why are you still? Why leave?
Yeah.
He basically tells them, just go.
First off, the answer is Picard and Riker are in love. But aside from that, Riker, no, he's very dedicated to the ship. As is Picard, and it's why they see so eye to eye on everything, essentially.
Yeah.
So we're faced with this kind of opposite to Riker in the form of Commander Shelby, who is looking to, once Riker takes command of another ship, she's looking to be the first officer of the Enterprise.
Right. Which, in fairness, she is, as Riker points out, a lot like him.
Yeah.
In those first couple episodes.
And
they carry similar characterizations.
Yeah. But Shelby is very much a risk taker and very much wants to push the Enterprise, and I would argue what this episode is trying to say, the show in a new direction, which is very much what this episode feels like as a whole. I found a lot of the scenes between Riker and Shelby to really be commenting on the nature of Star Trek almost, and that yeah, sure, we can kind of keep doing what we've been doing, or we can take a risk, and we'll need to take a risk eventually, and we'll need to really change things up.
I think it's interesting too that she starts by the middle of this episode, Shelby is like, we have a really bold strategy. Let's put it into play. Let's keep it on the board.
Yeah.
And by the end of the episode, they've almost swapped, at least sort of how they're handling the situation.
Yeah.
Because Riker wants to keep handling this safely, as is fair given his familiarity with the ship and its crew.
Of course. Yeah.
And she does not have the familiarity to handle that. But once he is in command, and they've set up this big giant weapon that will effectively destroy the Enterprise, or the front half of it, and the Borg ship. She's now let's take the safe approach. We could disable them again.
Yeah.
Instead of the plan she suggested.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't take much for her to realize, no, the way you actually run a ship is like this, and you need to think about more than just the way to win, which was very much her approach up to that point. But God, I also got to talk about the Borg themselves, who we've seen previously in one episode in Q-Who. I had known that, I think we both knew.
Yeah, we knew of
the Borg were a name synonymous with Star Trek, at least on the villain front. You've got Khan and you've got the Borg, do I know anyone else really?
And TOS likes to posit the Klingons.
Yeah, TOS likes to say Klingons. TNG for a little bit like to say Ferengi, but really they're just other species. They exist here within the world. But as far as actual just straight up villains, it's Borg and Khan, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, those are the two ones that I know of.
Yeah. So we had the return of the Borg, and I've never been more threatened by a box in space.
No, God, that box! Just watching it turn.
Just a big old box. That thing is scary. I said to you towards the end of the episode, my heart was actually pounding. I have never felt genuinely under threat by Star Trek. Star Trek to me has become a really comfortable franchise, a comfortable show. Yeah. I could really, sit down and just enjoy my time with these characters because I love the characters so much.
If
the only time I ever felt this previously was watching the TOS movies. The TOS movies could take huge swings and change their characters, but because Star Trek, both TOS and TNG, are very episodic, they can't take those massive swings often.
No, the only character that has taken big swings, big movements is Wesley.
Yeah. And even then, we're only really just trying to make some really big progress with this character. But so you have this here. We take our season finale as an opportunity to say, no, let's change the status quo. I'm assuming that I'm assuming something's going to change going forward, right? Like,
obviously Picard will continue to still be the
going
captain.
into part 2, obviously we're going to undo the Borg shit with Picard somehow.
I am really curious how.
Yeah, when I can't figure out how, that's a good cliffhanger. It doesn't matter if I know that Picard is going to be a character in future Star Trek stuff. I still can't figure out how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I can't figure an easy way out of this.
No,
that's great.
That's a
great feeling to have.
This is an unwinnable situation as it currently is cliffhanger-wise.
Yeah, even though I know there's a TV show called Picard with 3 fucking seasons later on.
Yeah.
I still can't figure it out. That's the mark of a great cliffhanger and a great story in general. And yeah, I love that reveal is so good. It's such a great reveal. I imagine it's just one of those things where like I didn't know it going in, but I knew. Just somehow I was watching like one of those really iconic Star Trek moments, you know? It's like that's so exciting. That's so cool when you get to just witness one of those things for the first time. It's amazing.
We don't experience that often because we usually watch engaging with media we know intimately.
Yeah. Like, oh my god,
this is the grand experiment.
Yeah.
This is experiencing the other big sci-fi pillar firsthand.
Yeah. I'd love to watch the Daleks again for the first time and see that cliffhanger where Barbara's up against a wall and the plunger thrusts out. You know, I can't do that again. But I knew I was watching something like that here. I knew I was watching one of those big moments in this massive franchise again, and I just. Oh god, you can't replace those moments. I love that.
You can't.
Oh my god, amazing. One last final note here. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry, it's gonna be a long video. Longer for these reviews at least. I wanted to comment on one particular note here I had about the infallible captain archetype.
Yes,
that was very much set up by Captain Kirk and by William Shatner and Roddenberry when he first invented the idea of the great American hero Captain Kirk, played by a Jewish Canadian.
Yes.
So we had Captain Kirk. Not including the movies. We have Captain Kirk, who was always right about everything. We've brought this up many times throughout these reviews.
like in pretty much any given episode, he is correct.
Yeah. The TOS movies, you start to challenge that a little bit more, but Kirk is still seen as this like rapscallion who's like, oh yeah, he goes against the grain of Starfleet. I mean, but it's because he's right, and he'll be right in the end.
But I mean, hell, when he's demoted, the crowd cheers.
The crowd cheers because he's demoted back to captain. Like, it's amazing. But you have this here, and Picard genuinely contemplates the fact that he could lose, that he can lose his entire ship, lose his crew, because he does not know what he's about to face. And in a way, he does. He does lose in the end. Picard himself.
Picard is currently lost. He is no longer a player on the game.
Yeah, and we get that great scene with Guinan. I had this horrible thought. Maybe it was just my like.
I think the episode Paranoia was really setting in.
Yeah, the paranoia of me watching like what was really uncharted territory for me had me like be like, what if Guinan's a traitor? What if she's like feeding information about Picard? And I was like, I don't know. My mind was just going all kinds of places because I didn't know what the big cliffhanger was. I knew there had to be one.
There had to be a big cliffhanger.
There had to be one.
Like a big show-stopping moment that like if you're watching this, like if you were watching this episode live on TV when it aired, you would look at the clock and go, holy crap, there's only 10 minutes left.
Yeah. And about 5 minutes before the episode ends, they start setting in the idea, oh, well, they got Picard and he's a Borg. And they kind of tell you that straight up. They show you the costume, they show you his uniform, and they say, oh, Picard's not here. Clearly, the audience is meant to think, oh, he's turned into a Borg. And I think the fact that like you can see it coming kind of makes it more terrifying. That's when my heart was pounding, because I was like, oh shit, I know what's happened, and the episode probably isn't gonna pull back on that.
It's the known dread thing that when if you do it right, it's really effective.
Yeah, and it's so good. And what a cliffhanger! The fucking Worf fire line. Oh my god, unbelievable. And that's season 3. That's it. It's over. It's over. And I think I would like to, if we may, I'd like to still take our normal break between seasons and recording.
Well, we'll take a break. Yeah.
Obviously, for those listening, for those watching.
For you lovely folks listening into us week in and week out, it won't make a difference for you.
In 1 week, you'll get to hear us, to say our thoughts on part 2. But like for us, we usually take breaks between seasons, and we've never had this situation happen before, though, where the urgency to watch the next episode, to start the next season, is totally there, and we want to start the next season. But no, I think
we will probably most likely take our usual break.
Maybe a shorter break than usual. Because I really want to see what happens. But I think a small break is due for us, and that'll be that. So, holy shit! I guess Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye!